Hi peeps, Junction 6 here. Today's Sunday, so there's no World of Tanks Blitz content. Today I want to talk about Ren. But not just Ren, there will be other things I'm talking about which will interest you guys, trust me. But to start off with, I'm going to talk about Ren and especially about this. He posted this a couple of days ago saying on the 12th of October there's going to be something along the lines of the Jenny and Screech and High Ren. So something very theatrical he's going to be produced. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that it's probably going to be Money Game Part 3. And I think that could be a good call. Because in Money Game Part 2, he did this. Where he was breaking down commerce, basically, in the form of a nursery rhyme. So he said that seashells on the seashore is basically all about commerce, and he lays it out for us. In his latest one, he did this thing about Peter Piper picking a peck of pickled peppers. I think that is a hint towards what's going to be coming out in Money Game 3. So I just want to break this down. The first bit, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now a peck is actually a unit of measurement. It's equal to 2 gallons. That's what a peck is, in case anybody didn't know. I didn't know until I looked it up. So what this tongue twister is actually saying is, if this guy Peter Piper took all these pickled peppers, where the hell are they? Nobody knows. And that is basically what the credit crunch is. A load of money went missing and nobody knows where it is. And nobody sums this up better than Al Murray.
On his behalf, because 200 billion quid has disappeared, and I need to ask you this simple question, and it's this: where's the fucking money?
So I'm expecting Money Game Part 3 to be all about the credit crunch. But we never know, it's Ren. It could be anything, couldn't it? Let's be honest. Anyway, I said at the beginning it wasn't all going to be about Ren, this. I want to look at some other things as well. And these tongue twisters and stuff got me thinking about nursery rhymes and how they're depicted and what they actually mean and how they're portrayed in today's society, in modern media, on YouTube basically. Right, we're going to start off with the old favourite, Jack and Jill, because everyone knows that one. On the screen at the moment is the original Jack and Jill, and as you can see, it actually is called Jack and Gill. Strangely enough, Ren's surname is Gill. That's interesting, isn't it? As you can see, it was actually about 2 boys. It looks like 2 boys in the picture, and there was only the one verse. And then it had that little caption at the bottom, which is the moral of the story. In today's society, I'm pretty sure that moral is totally wrong, and Jack and Jill is about social climbing and the cancel culture which we live in today. Now, I just want to show you what's on YouTube.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Now, I stopped it here because this happens in every single video I've seen about Jack and Jill. They go up a hill to a well. Wells are not on top of hills. Why would you dig a well from the top of the hill all the way down to the water when you could go to lower ground and dig the well to get to the water? Makes no sense. They probably went up the hill to a stream or a river, because the river flows down hills. That makes sense, but it's always a well.
Jack fell down and broke his crown.
Now in this version, he breaks his arm. Where did his arm come into it? He's never broken his arm. He always breaks his crown. I don't understand how his arm came into this at all.
And Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home did trot as fast
I had to stop it here. Look at his house. You're telling me that that house is not connected to the water mains or has got some sort of water supply other than a well? Not having that.
Does he cut caper and went to bed to mend his hair?
And he went to bed to mend his head, but his head wasn't hurt, according to them. It was his arm.
With vinegar and brown paper, Jill came in and she did grin to see his paper faster. Mother Rex did whip her next for causing Jack's disaster.
And then it gets a bit dark, doesn't it? The mother comes in and basically blames poor Jill and gives her a beating. Wow. Yeah, I can definitely see Ren getting hold of something like this, a nursery rhyme type thing, and just going to town on it. You know, if he got hold of that, can you imagine the tale of Jack and Jill? How dark and horrible and fantastic and manic that Ren would make it. Well, I do hope he comes up with something like that, that's for sure. Catch you next week, guys.